I'm sorry, did I cut you off? Did everyone have to wait 10 whole days unless you're a patron member? That's right. Patrons get these episodes 9-10 days early. They got to hear Rahul's battle plan, and the rest of the world gets to hear it now. So, Rahul, in the last episode, yeah, there were tangents. I apologize.
Here's my plan. Send an activation signal to TP-105Z on the Mens Rea. Have him boot up and activate the rest of the droids. Have the droids grab our shit off of there, like Merrick's power suit, all our weaponry, all that fun stuff.
That's further removed, the power suit.
And bring it out onto the deck, causing a distraction for everything. This may be sacrificial. Who knows? They may shoot, they may not. But either way, they're not going to be looking at that door.
You mean you're gonna get them to turn on, grab your gear, and take it out where?
Walk out of the ship. That's why after I get the manifest. Yeah, because I don't think we're going to take the Mens Rea. I think it's been in Imperial custody, blah, blah, blah. Now, I do see an interesting ship on the battle map that is very familiar.
What are you talking about?
Is that the Archelon?
You talking about this sea turtle looking Gatroc 720 freighter minding its own business? At the end of only one way to find out.
At the end of the hurrah?
Well, how about we finish that?
Yeah, let's get the slicing
string of computer. Yeah. All right. Roll number 2.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to lead on this one, okay? Assistant, what are you, TPO right now? All right, here we go. Boom. 24. Hit me up.
If you guys take all your disguises, put them in a room, and put in a bomb and go, oh, look, all those people we were chasing are dead, and fake your deaths, and we can just tie up all those extra 3rd, 4th names for your characters because I have trouble with just 2. That'd be great. Force points all around, I swear.
Aid me, TLXS. Aid me. You're my only hope.
What'd you get?
I'm at 26.
Okay.
I auto aid, but I'll roll anyway.
So roll anyways.
24.
There you go. I should let you lead on that one.
Podcasts like hearing the actual numbers, but you guys just
I rolled a 10 plus my modifier 14, and then I rolled a force point of 2 on top of that.
Okay.
Rolled a 31, helping.
Yeah, so I got a total of 28.
Okay, that's 2.
Da-da-da-da.
Did you know that a missile launcher fires a high-speed projectile with an explosive warhead? The standard missile unleashes metal shrapnel with explosive force, shredding targets within a 2-square radius. When you make an area attack with a missile launcher, you make a single attack roll and compare the result to the reflex defense of every target within the weapon's burst radius. Creatures you hit take full damage, and creatures you miss take half, with evasion, blah, 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 standard stuff. This is a large weapon, costs 1,500 credits, does 66 damage. Single shot, 10 kilos. It's under the heavy weapons, which we know
Fireball.
to use. The question is, how many missiles do we have?
We have a magazine. I think the magazine.
Yeah. How many missiles are in a magazine?
I think there's 4 in a magazine. Oh, 8?
I have done this math already. It is 8.
Oh, wow.
Are you making this up, or did you find this on the wiki?
No, it's one clip holds 4. It has a clip, and then it has an additional clip. 2 times 4 is 8.
No, it doesn't come with one. You have a missile launcher, empty, and then you have one missile launcher magazine as the ammo.
Then we have 4.
So 4.
They're not going to keep a loaded one.
14. I have an extra. Yeah. There's some sitting right there. I'm going to pick those up.
Oh, sorry.
That's very sloppy empire.
On the way here, wow, we went down to Missiles R Us.
That's fine.
Hey, man.
4.
Teddy
4
Ruxpin had us.
4 shots with that is pretty good. That's
4, and it's 200 credits for a new clip.
Well, on Merrick's World, like, you never had a gun unloaded. I mean, he came from a war world. Like, I get it. I get Merrick's.
Yeah.
You buy it. It comes with a magazine full. That's part of the price. What are you talking about? No, in the rest of the galaxy, unfortunately.
Yeah, your first clip is free.
But the safe house code. The safe house folk probably kept the missile launcher unloaded.
Can we write this down? Your first, the guy, I'm telling you, t-shirt gold here. Your first clip is free.
I toss them out. You catch ones you like.
Well, that's also like America Shoot at You. You know, like we do have a t-shirt for Frank, and it says "Good Cop Airlock." You know, it's a we never got around to making the rest of them. You know, and Ryan tosses them out all the time. I can't like give one character 10 t-shirts. We gotta.
That would be unfair. I agree.
Your first click was free. What was the thing you said in the last episode? I said was t-shirt gold.
Don't know. Again, I toss them out like candy.
Yeah, I know. First clip is free is a really good one. Anyway, sorry, we were saying.
Trying to find out what the ships are. Who's doing what? You guys just chilling, meditating over rockets?
Okay. Over your comm, Arthur comes over, and he tweedles at you guy that he's got Dr. Leff and our Alphonse inbound.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay. He's flying to the tarmac. Right.
Oh, he's flying to the tarmac.
Yeah.
Well, that's a terrible idea. But hey,
he does
have
not
him come
know
up like
what
the rest.
was.
Have him come up like the rest of us did. That'll put him right out there in the middle of our. Why in the world? No. I'll go down and meet him at the front door.
You're in the middle of a slicing thing.
Yeah, I would rather fail and walk away from that than have our allies just come and park it.
You could just tell him on the comms, no, there's something big here, canine like that'll shoot you down. Go to, you know.
I think they come in.
Tell them to meet us at the rendezvous point.
I just think that's so funny. Like, you know, that human persona that he's been uploading, right? He's so human now. Instead of returning the phone call, he's like, oh, I got to go get him. And he leaves what he's doing. Runs down.
Hey, I need you here. Come on. What are you doing? I'll freaking tell Switch on you.
All right.
I'll tell you what. As luck would have it, as the rest of that hanging patron point, okay, that call came earlier, and we'll have, I'm not going to say Dr. Leff could take over this hack. It's very sensitive, but we can put Dr. Leff and Arth for, coming up the turbo lift as we speak, and before you guys go to guns or, get the info, and keep him apprised in comms. Dr. Leff, hi, welcome to the show. You're listening to these guys. They're slicing into the terminal, trying to find out manifest information on the ships that are here, and all that kind of stuff.
I got a nat 20 on my next check.
Sick. And I'll aid you, because why not?
Giving us a 37.
Yes.
Hey, when's the last time we had Arthur on the board? All right. Yay.
Forever.
Yeah, I know, eh?
Somebody give that astromech a Gatling gun.
A what?
A Gatling gun.
Oh.
An E-web.
Yeah. I put them on the map so that Jay can see what's going on, and he's listening in, but you're not quite there yet, Doctor. Let's just give us a second to resolve what we're doing here. All right. So, TLXS. We had... What did we get here? You've got...
The third attempt, I got a nat 20 for a 35, and Gaz Gunderson helped making that a 37.
I don't see your backup roll to aid him in the second attempt.
So I did first with a 21, and he aided me.
Yeah.
And I spent a force point on it. Then
Right.
he rolled
24.
and got a 24, and I helped him with a 31.
Oh, okay. I see it. Now, you said you didn't have to roll, but you're just doing it for funsies, right? Okay, yeah.
No. Right, I don't have to roll.
I see it. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, okay. And next, you're going to lead. So you guys are going back and forth?
Correct. And so Rahal gets the next one. The
All
fourth.
right.
Hopefully the win.
Normally, you'd say, like, in a skill challenge, somebody's doing the entire skill challenge and somebody's aiding, but I actually kind of like this back and forth. It's something new, and there's necessarily no rules against it. So yeah, this is fun. Let's do this. All right, so nat 20, 35, and you aid with the 22. So that's 1, 2, 3 attempts, all in succession. All good. Okay.
Yep.
One more. Do not fail. You get nothing. You get locked out.
I will do my best. Here it comes. A 21. And I will force point it again because it's worth it.
Sweet.
Sick. So 27 plus 2 is 29. And that leaves me with 2 force points remaining for this level. Yeep.
Okay. So the manifest comes up. That is the man's Rhea. It hasn't been, like, it's not cardboard cutout.
Cool.
Okay.
Is that the Archelon?
And on the man's Rhea, the manifest talks about the things that are on it, right? And you learn the droids are suspiciously still there, still deactive, right? There is mention of a modified defensive mechanism that is scheduled for inspection, but they have not taken it off yet. There's a bunch of stuff in maintenance. Anyway, they haven't deactivated the hyperdrive. They've taken off like certain supplies or whatever, but there's a bunch of red tape that's sort of looped in on itself where, you know how ISB is so hush-hush?
Yeah,
right?
They won't let anybody just go and do it. It has to be their guys that go and do it.
Has to be their guys, and they don't report what they do. So there's this sort of loop or question mark going, the last thing we know was this is the inventory. So whether they've done anything to the ship, whether your TP's even on there, you don't know. But
well, I'll find out when I send the activation signal.
Right.
What else do we have? Yeah.
Okay. You have a ship called the Drunken Dancer. You have
the one that looks like a turd.
It's really tall, actually. It's got a really tall central dorsal fin.
It doesn't help with the description.
It's like a Boda class, I think, freighter shuttle, right?
Yep.
Then you have a long spindular with the 2 4 little rockets at the back. You have a ship. Anyway, the Drunken Dancer is probably like caught for smuggling and stuff, right? It doesn't talk about the charges or the reasons you didn't go into the court cases. It just gives the ship's name. It's
I'm just looking for the manifest.
Right. Designation, right?
Their fuel levels, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, it's damaged, and they haven't repaired it yet, but it does fly. You know what I mean? Like, it has all these things like systems and stuff they found that are wrong with it or need upgrading, or, you know, it's type of thing. It's a regular Falcon, you know. It's falling apart, but it still gets you out, right? Next, you have a ship in the middle here called the Star Spindle. Hope someone's writing this down. And it's a rather alien vessel. You know, it's modified for a very different alien race, and, you know, the race is very stinky and slimy and all this type of stuff. And there's water chambers, there's a hydrogen gas, you know what I mean? Like the life support systems.
Environmental system, yeah.
Right. So the whole ship is locked down as a biohazard, and special teams have to like sweep through it. Like, they've done the inspection, right? But you know what I mean? Like, it's been flagged. Like, you don't just walk on the ship and turn on the switches. You'll get flooded with non-human sustaining life support, which will kill you, and that kind of thing. Right?
Seems legit. Yep.
Right. And last but not least, you have a ship that has a designation that's unknown. It's been scrubbed. And its manifest is like, it's all like, it's there, that it's physically there, but at a glance, it's almost like somebody has redacted or You know what I mean? Like the file's there, so people go, hey, there's a ship out there, there's 3 files, blah, blah, blah. And it's like a coded, it's truck 720, And then like there's some caricatures in Bay 4A where the name's supposed to be, it's ship.
So we know what the ship looks like. When we look out the window, does it look like the Archelon?
Does it look like
it did have a custom paint job by Poser. That was totally canonized. So does it have our custom paint job, sir? Or remnants of it?
No, it looks like a stock model.
Coat of paint.
It just has that basic whitish gray. There's no red stripes on it, as you see in our fan art. Just a basic. However,
basic.
However, it has all of these repairs done to it recently. So the reason it was impounded is because the ship was modified illegally, and the Imperials caught it. They walked into a chop shop, right? Repainted, modded, hyperstay, extra guns, all this crap on it. And the Empire went, oh, no. You're not turning that thing into a skip ray blast boat. No, hell no. Yoink. Right? And there it sits. Fixed, shield upgrade, new paint job, IFS, like all this stuff on it, right? So it's got illegal components or, military grade components to it. And so you've got your weird ass alien trespassing ship, you got your beaten up smuggler ship, and then you have your stolen vessel that was trying to be turned over and sold at a higher price chop ship, which is a good Trox 720. So I guess we'll never know. You want to get on there? There's my gum under my seat. Look, I knew it was my ship.
And while we're into the system, can we get the access keys for all of these ships so we can, whichever one we so decide to?
I don't think they would put the passcodes in the system. You'd have to run up and hack, you know what I mean? Because too easy, that would be like leaving copies of keys on the internet for, I'll just download this key, put it in my key fab and walk on to the Tesla lot and walk away. Like it just, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, we are in the control facility for the impoundment yard. So if there was like a box, I'm thinking Technobox, like there'd be a box of keys on the walls for the ones that are impounded, or at least know where they are.
Yes. You can go into the system and ask where that stuff is. Up rolls Arthur. And
he should probably do that.
So who speaks binary?
I do.
Me.
Right. Okay. So it's like, out of the way, you amateurs.
Rahal vacates his seat immediately, but not without a snarky side eye.
In classic 3PO fashion, I need Doug's character to sort of reiterate everything he said. Oh, what do you call it an amateur? That would be appreciated. I'm just gonna beep at Doug, and he can kind of make up whatever Arthur's saying. I think his character is established. And Dr. Blackjack is on the scene.
Is that he's not the assistant?
Welcome back, fellas. I guess it's about time we can ditch these aliases, ain't it?
That would be hopeful. What is the situation as far as what we're looking at?
Arthur asked, you want him to scrub all the surveillance footage? I mean, there are cameras in here of us walking through this place.
See, this is why you guys, it's the professionals. Why are you even asking at this point, R4? Come on. Nah, but we got access to the manifest. He is the skinny on the ships out there. That one looks mighty familiar.
Step aside, and I will wipe the cameras. He starts nudging against you.
I think Jeff is wanting us to move our minis out of the way on the map.
There you go. Hey.
I thought it was just a droid humping your leg.
Positioning is always important. You never know when Riker's going to blow shit up, and it's like, where were you standing?
And then,
No, you do. You know when
they
right.
Get into the room, and we move out of positions, getting them onto the computers. that's when I will share my plan
Okay.
with them. I got an idea. Might be a long shot. I think, honestly, I feel like the mens rea is spurned. I think it's been in their hands too long. We should probably nab one of these other ships, be a little bit easier to get out of here with, navigation-wise. Could you imagine trying to fly up through the towers of Coruscant in a consular class? Kind of nuts, if you ask me. But we can get out of here on one of these other ships. Probably the one at the end. The familiar one.
Looks like turtle ship.
Losing the full losing the full med room in the mens rea is really annoying, but I do agree.
We could have
Also,
pod of ships.
is that? I'm looking.
Dad, we don't need a new car. I really like the family car.
Really gonna give up the RV?
Yeah.
I was saying it's rather annoying we'd be losing the med bay, but of the mens rea. But I mean, we got well on our last G-Troc. I'm wondering though, on the tarmac there's two stormtroopers at Corellian soldier. I'm not sure at this point. In the middle of the field there. What is that they have with them? Does anyone know?
It's an E-Web.
E-Web.
Okay.
E-Web. I know these.
Sorry, it's repeating blasters actually on turrets.
Oh,
two E-Web emplacements and a bunch of guys with repeating blasters with little.
I
tripods,
redaction. It is E-Web.
Yeah.
I guess second guess and guess again.
Okay, so
third guess.
Just to ping, okay, you guys can't quite see this, right?
I
But
put that E-Web on each hand.
The other E-Web, okay, is up there under your ship, like practically right on top of the boarding ramp.
No,
that up
it's
there?
not our ship anymore. We give it
See
up.
the two dudes? So that's one E-Web.
Oops.
The other one's out in the open.
Motherfuckers.
So, Dr. Leth, you were saying, guys, in a sweeping arc, there's 4 troopers trying to cover every angle of like all the exits and entrances. So the only way to get up here onto this Imperial tarmac, or sorry, spaceport, whatever, which is now an impound, those 4 guys have sort of a sweeping arc of like watching, right? And you got one E-Web practically at the bottom of your boarding ramp to make sure that if anyone makes a run for it, they won't feel the fire. Then you have a guy out in the middle to sort of cover a sweeping arc all around. And then at the far end, with being able to see the entire field right at the cockpit and probably able to shoot any ship down if it tries to take off, is an AT-AT. Welcome to one of the cool
Canada.
boss fights.
AT&T is a Canadian telemarketing company.
I remember that. I think over the comms you were mentioning something about. Actually, were you mentioning about the droids over the comm?
Yeah. Well, I'm mentioning it to you as you're in this room with us right now, working on the computer console. My plan is to send the activation code to TP501Z, who is on board the mens rea. Have him activate the rest of our droid crew on that, and they're gonna rush that E-Web at the bottom of the ramp and bring Merrick's power suit out and any gear that we need. They're gonna bring it to the ramp for us.
Can I supplement that?
Cause a ruckus. I love supplementation.
Let's split the engineer droids. Some can stay on the ship and see if they can get the ship turned on. They don't have to be able to fly it very far, but if they can get it starting to ignite, to fly away, that might draw the attention of the AT-AT.
So leave the pilot on board and the 3 tech droids, and they can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Probably.
you're looking to use your former ship as a massive distraction? Okay, but
It'll take a lot of shots.
So you want to...
If we drop a consular class battleship on top of an AT-AT, what do you think will happen?
Okay. So why are you worried about like some custom gear that you guys could rebuild or rebuy?
Because I want TP501Z. He's
And
important
my
to me.
gear,
He's my homie.
Last time, if we were to rewind the clock, I'm pretty sure my power armor is actually back on the Resurgence.
And Sasha?
Oh, Sasha's
Yeah.
got on him.
Yeah, that's right. Because, like I said, you guys
Sasha,
were worried. You're worried that your ship was going to get searched,
Right.
so he left
Yeah.
everything behind.
Yeah.
I left my equipment cases back on the Resurgence.
Oh, if
That's
there's
good. 'Cause,
Correct.
yeah, well, that
if they play back
simplifies
the
things.
tapes and they see you guys dumping gear, they're going to kind of be on to the distraction, right? It's like, why did they dump all this gear? Zoom in here. Why did they dump all this gear? Like, oh, there they are.
I
going through
didn't
the-
bring anything that I didn't come off the ship with because we
Yeah,
expected to get searched.
But yeah, if I mean, like if they don't have this booted here, we can activate the droid crew,
Nope.
have them fire the sucker up,
Yeah.
and literally crash it into that AT-AT.
Oh, well, that means squish.
Okay, that kind of massive explosion though would probably like kill everybody, you guys included, if you're still here.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
So
like,
we fire up the mens rea. The mens rea starts
we'll be
taking
dodging,
off.
yeah.
I'm going to assume as soon as this thing shows signs of activity, that AT-AT is going to
I have
probably
evasion.
start
That's
shooting
cool.
it, right?
okay.
That would be probably the tactical thing to do.
I can try to be a distraction for the AT-AT while the ship is powering up.
Oh, hello,
I can
my lady.
probably
hello, my darling.
draw-
Hello, my...
You know, fly around and be a target for it if I can get it to shoot at me for a round.
Yeah, but if it hits you, bro.
Oh, I've got destiny points, man.
Ah,
I got shields. I got.
No, but like
you know,
that, I think
This is
that
what
would
I
be
was born for.
that'd be a pretty good distraction to give us time to sneak over and jump on the Archelon, not Archelon.
Oh, okay. So assuming
Yeah.
you guys haven't been revealed and no cameras or anything have started reporting to these troopers that you guys are on the premises, you guys want to calm the droids, fire up the ship. So from their point of view, they're guarding the Guardians. Like, oh crap! All of a sudden, over our shoulder, the ship is just powered up and leaving. Oh shit!
Correct.
They got past. They got past us. Shoot it! And while as soon as the ATT starts turning its attention, you guys bolt for another ship.
Bolt, yeah.
the
Yeah,
TMNT 2.
Mhm.
Okay, and then hopefully that is
TMNT
at least
2? Can we call it that? Is it safe to
And I do my best to maybe.
And then
protocol fire.
I will make sure that our next ship has a statue of TP501Z for his valiant sacrifice in the face of tyranny.
Right.
okay.
Anti-capitalism.
So if you guys get to the other ship, hack
Yes.
your way on board,
Yeah.
fire it up, and fly away,
Yeah.
why do you need to crash the mens rea back into?
Because it's cinematic AF, bro.
Boom.
Because I wanted to
Also-
happen.
It would also very much keep the AT-AT from shooting at us when there's another ship that starts flying away.
Yeah, well,
okay. So I'm
if
not
it
going
starts
to
shooting at both of you, yeah.
I'm not going to give them specific instructions to crash the mens rea. I'm going to give them instructions to try and get out of there with it.
Oh, savvy.
Now you guys can change the plan over the comms at any moment.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, so right now, the plan is just take off, drop.
If I could sneak out to that AT-AT,
And
I
we can have
I
the
think I could
AT-AT.
cut its leg. I could cut a leg out. I'm pretty sure I could do it with my skill saw of doom.
You, if you gave me the go-ahead, I could blow it up. I could blow a lot of things up.
4 rockets. I don't know if 4 rockets would do it though, dude. They're
It
pretty
could do
tough.
damage. and
I think
be
you'd be better off
distracting.
shooting the rockets at the E-web
People?
emplacements.
Yeah.
So what do you guys want me to do? I'm willing to go, I would love to go flying straight at
Oh!
the AT-AT and try to keep its attention while you guys are running, or I can
We want
protect you
you to
guys
be
on the
you.
ground, whichever you guys.
Is your basic programming still run that you're supposed to protect Leth?
Yes, so I will stick myself beside him and just keep him alive and be right next to him.
Well, you could carry him around. Safest place with me. Now let's go take on the AT-AT, buddy.
I think one of the easiest ways to protect me would be to keep to draw the attention of the remaining soldiers that are on the ground
Well, and getting Leth and R4
I'd be like, oh, look, it's a flying droid!
to the
Rocket
Gatrok
launcher,
720
rocket launcher.
ASAP because they have the best chance of breaching the systems, getting control of the ship, and getting us the ability to get
And
out
the
of there.
goal is to evac, with 30 seconds left on the clock, correct?
I would assume so.
Yeah, I agree.
As we move into that encounter, I will also do a Grand Leader and give everybody temporary hit points.
Hey!
And I will try to fire up my shields and see what happens, maybe?
Okay.
Firing the
So
shield.
have R4 give us a 10-minute disabled security feed for this facility. Take it offline, set something up to take it offline for 10 minutes. As soon as he pushes enter on that going down, that's when we start. But I will send the signal to TP501Z and find out how much time he thinks it'll take him to activate the droids and get the ship going without attracting attention. He's quite competent. I paid a lot of money for him.
If you guys are undetected, you would have this allotted time to get that up and running while you guys hide and wait. And then when lights start coming on and they turn on the engines and stuff, even before this thing launches, it's going to start taking pot shots.
Yeah, exactly.
Shields,
that's kind of what I thought.
Right? So I'm just saying, there isn't really much in the rules that I've found, correct me if I'm wrong, Doug, about how long it takes to hack your way onto a ship, how long it takes to do all the initial systems.
Not explicit. You pretty much have to decide how difficult.
Right. But if we go with movie canon, right, leaving docking bay 94 before he could even lift off, there did look to be several rounds of combat while Han was turning stuff on, and they start firing at the ship, and then he does, I got tricks, and the little turret drops out the bottom, the anti-personnel, to buy them more rounds while he was turning on systems and whatever, right? The trick is to turn stuff on undetected, or just to try to turn everything on as quickly as possible. And it's do we just turn everything on and try and turn on the shields and sit there? Do you guys just try and turn on the engines and just fly straight off the thing, killing civilians, and hopefully if we don't push this AT off the end, are we doing the extra anime sneak along the bottom of the map, which is lit up and stormtroopers are trying to look everywhere? Whose job is it to open the foray?
It's gonna be we get ourselves in position. I would say probably R4 on the comm or on the control panel, waiting for the signal. And basically, as soon as that mens rea starts, the reactor starts up. It.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's when give it 10 seconds after that happens, for people to go, what's going on? And then,
right,
yeah.
Riker should focus missile launcher on, the biggest group, the most stormtroopers he can get in a spread.
I would say the E-Web guys would be better ones to focus on early.
Yeah.
Really? You don't want to take the missile launcher towards the AT? The big thing that does 3d10 times 2 damage?
I don't know if we're going to stop it. I don't know if us doing damage to it is going to slow it down.
Like I said, if I get to it with my saw, I think I can get through a leg.
It has
it ignores my saw ignores DR.
Ooh.
So who cares about its damage reduction if I can get onto it?
He's got 300 hit points and a damage threshold of 79. I don't know if there's specific. I don't know if there's specific.
66 is not going to slow that down. Four rounds of 66 missiles is not going to slow it down.
No, but I would feel better about you targeting a leg with 4 missiles as opposed to trying to just go out there with your ShamWow.
My ShamWow ignores
4 missiles
DR.
on a leg and make this thing take a knee.
I mean, effectively, numbers by the book, my saw is better than a lightsaber.
Cool.
So would you be like, oh, the Jedi is going to go take the leg out?
All right. Well, I see you all need some lecturing here on the good book here. Nah, shush your mouth for 2 seconds here. Well, Riker tells you how the good book is supposed to be divided. The sinners of the lowest tier are supposed to be taken care of first. Sinners of the highest tier are taken care of the least pace. So, with the fact that we got a group of 6 sinners or 4 sinners here behind some bunkerage, what they think is going to shelter them from their sins, highly mistaken, commonly taken, is the primary target of our redemption machine, which we call a missile launcher. It is a redemption launcher. Do not mistake its name in the future. So, this redemption launcher would be more prioritized to be taking out as many sinners at one time. We know an AT-AT only has 2 sinners inside of it at maximum, maybe 3 if they have a commanding officer. But the fact that I can see a soft emplacement here with 4 sinners, well, that just makes an easy target in there. I can get my most sinning in one shot.
Most sinning in one shot.
A redemption of sinning. RDOS. That's what we call them. A redemption of sinning.
Would you like us to roll for initiative, sir?
That's what I was doing while he was going on. I'm good. Yeah. Please click on your mini. Please click on your mini before you hit initiative.
I rolled a 2 for a total of 8. Woo-hoo.
Look at you go there. You little shell-shocked individual, you. Womp womp. Clicking on that. Click on this.
Nat 20 for Pale.
Jeez. Fast as fuck, boy.
Andrew, you've been way too quiet this entire time here.
I've been prepping my initiative.
Shut your mouth. You just better be stirring up some hot sauce for the first turn.
19 for Dr. Leth, 15 for Arthur.
Okay. The troopers are all over the map, and we go into sorting.
Who is closest to me, Jeff?
The bounty hunter.
Primary target. Prime target.
Prime target is the bounty hunter?
Yeah.
Your ally?
Which enemy is closest to him?
You guys haven't exited the building yet. There's an exit on the north.
But but he's calling for initiative, and initiative is when he calls out his prime target.
Yes, thank you.
I would say the nest of 4 heavy troopers, not the web guy, but the spread of guys that are sort of in the L shape near the corner of the building.
All right, prime target on those who you think Merrick would think prime target is. And I only
top guy. You guys are going to exit out of the north of this place.
Yeah.
So.
Prime target. He gets a little stamp. And shit's just going to hit him harder.
Okay. I will give him the green stamp of Merrick. See, you're the green mini, green stamp dude. Yeah. He's your prime target. There you go.
Yeah, okay. He's going to regret life.
All right, so.
He didn't get coffee this morning.
Plans made over and rehashed over comms. You guys are ready to move, starting with Pale. Pale Broda, you have initiative at 36, sir. You wish to move towards the exit and start up a position covering, firing, doing, what do you want to do?
Yeah. Let's move towards the door.
Okay. Sorry. You got your 2, 4, 6, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double move puts you on your way. Okay. Bump, bump, bump. And that's you.
Yep.
Okay. Next we have Derek. Prime target is locked and loaded as a free action, right?
Yes. For me.
Okay, and you want to move to the door?
2,
4, 6.
Yeah, sure.
You want to start shoot through the glass?
Well, you give me options for collateral damage.
It's up to you, man. You want to just start shooting right through the glass? I would say like one round of fire would like you'd shoot up the glass and destroy it, and that window would come down, and then next round you'd have an open field of fire.
Yeah, that is very highly tempting. But there's a tactical side of my brain which says, yeah, no.
6. Okay. 2.
I
3,
will move.
4. Okay, sorry, you were closer. So you're 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6 puts you right at the door. TLXS wants to do his thing. Wants to go, hey, everyone, be Imperial Leader guy, right?
Everything is awesome.
You want to unmute and be Imperial Leader guy.
Okay, now that it won't work, I can't do it because I don't have line of sight on everybody here. But I thought I did it before.
So just wait, because we're all going to pile up at the door before we open the door and do it then.
Okay, I thought I had already done it, but that's fine. We'll stack these things up. Because I need to do a swift to turn on. I'm doing a swift to turn on my shields. I roll a 5, and that makes them SR10. I take a move action to get up next to the other group, and I will ready. I will go ahead and burn my standard action to turn on my shield for the square to my right. And so my companion shield is to the square to my right. And I'll just ask us to take another round for Grand Leader when we're all grouped up.
Okay. All right. E-web emplacement. Sitting there. Now, despite there is some moderate cover, but most of these ships are sitting up on struts, and the platforms themselves, each giant gray square, is also slightly raised, which give these guys slightly better line of sight on, you guys down in the alleyways here, that kind of thing. Anyway, we're sitting here with nothing better to do but look around, and we do know that unless you guys come flying via Arthur out of the sky, people are going to come through the terminal. So they do look at the window. But I picture this with the certain lighting and those like reflective glass that it's not automatic or easy to see you guys in the window. So we had that one chance where you guys were peeking. Do they know you're there? That kind of thing. So perception for these dudes, the E-web guys. Are we aware one way or another about you dudes being around? Do we have any idea? They don't seem to be reacting much. Dr. Blackjack, Arthur, and these guys were talking about manifests. The keys are here in a cupboard. I don't think you guys took the keys to the mens rea. Maybe Rahal pocketed them, and Rahal wanted to get his hands on keys to the other ship he was interested in. You and Rahal are at the bottom of this control room. Arthur's
for all intents and purposes, if there's a box full of keys for all of the ships out there, I'm gonna grab them all.
They're actually passcodes. They're actually activation passcodes. So like they're little data chips with info on it.
Yep.
But anyway.
But yeah, if they're all stored in one location, I'm gonna totally grab them all.
Okay.
Flip the key for the Katrok 720 over to Dr. Leth.
Okay. So it's Leth and Arthur's job to get to that ship as quickly as possible and try to board it.
Yep. Okay. And the rest of us are going to be distracting.
Okay.
With that note, actually, I'm going to start moving towards the door, having received the key. Get to actually behind, because I'm going to
be in the happy square. He placed the
no.
I'm
going to direct R4 to get into the happy square.
Oh, okay.
Because I have my own shield.
Plus, I can protect anyone adjacent to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. Troopers are looking. Troopers are wondering. Troopers are speculating. What's that? That's the saw movement. This place is supposed to be locked down. Arthur, for his turn, okay, has patched into the control room and he's listening to the Imperials because I'm smart. Okay, they are wondering what's going on in the terminal. Do we see anything? So he starts saying, like, beep, beep, no one but droids here, blah, blah, I'm doing a maintenance check. And they're like, so now they're asking him, well, that's early, or there isn't supposed to be one today. So anyway, he's still plugged in, but he's bullshitting them so that they don't become suspicious, buying you the time for that last round. So unfortunately, he doesn't join you in the bubble. But he does use his awesome skills to, dupe the troopers who are becoming suspicious of what's going on in here. The ATT waits, and the veterans wait, and Arthur, I have his character sheet here. Arthur's character sheet.
Oh, did you want me to roll something for him?
Computer 30, so he's in. Does he have deception?
No, but technically, I believe.
I'm just a droid. 18 persuasion, use computer 30. At least he's doing it by the book. You know what I mean? It's coming through official channels. He has the codes. They're just having trouble believing that suddenly the maintenance changed or some shit like that. But he hasn't exactly triggered any alarm, so he's doing all right. Which leaves us to Rahal.
Yeah, I will, like I said, grab all of the rest of the key cylinders or activation codes for all of the ships that are out there.
I kind of sweepingly said that you had access to them before we got into this, so...
And then
that's fine.
Get up to the back of the stack. Okay. I will pull my vibro saw out.
Okay.
And double move to get there, so that's all I got.
Gotta get that stupid mini again. Damn it.
Yes, you do.
Why don't we put it... You should put it in the shielded...
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, but you can't extend the shields over a target though, can you?
So
it's a melee thing, right?
It's a bubble.
I have a shield companion bubble, so
range.
I protect a square. I get an extra square because I just turned it on, but I haven't used it in chapters, so. But Dr. Leth, remember it was always had a square adjacent to me that I could turn on. It cost me a standard.
I know how it works. I'm just trying to picture how you can put the bubble
the companion module. I just imagine it's a second bubble that the companion module is able to generate.
I mean, I can see it surrounding an object. I get that. And it protects that object from incoming fire. What I'm wondering about is, does it interfere with a melee attack of the thing cutting a strut? But it's kind of a redundant question, so don't...
Yeah, I wasn't really ever going to try to protect it specifically.
Well, somebody wants you to. You're not my master. Oh, right, we've got... I don't have the saw anymore, so we've got Bob the Stormcleaver. There you go. The guy with the saw arm.
It's the dude with the saw arm. Yeah, but I do love the fact that you're just like, oh, did you take the arm from that guy? It's like, oh, hell yeah, I did.
The whole arm.
Yeah, the golden friggin' vibro saw arm appendage thing. Because that's amazing.
All right. There, saw. Round 2. Huh. Round 2. Rhoda.
I'll just position myself towards the door.
Okay. Move to the door and open it so they can all storm out.
I think I'll wait because TLXS wanted to do more stuff.
Okay. You don't have to open the door, but you could like unlock it or whatever. You have an action left where these guys would like have to move and then kill their action, on top of your mini. So
yeah, if there's a lock, I would unlock it then.
Sure. You want to like give me a stealth roll as you just try to pop the door ajar, and then it's you don't have to swing it open with a boot. As long as that sucker's like a quarter-inch open, then it's no longer a problem, as we established with Merrick on the stairwell. Doors are weapons. They are not problems. They don't.
Yeah.
18 for stealth. I'll do a force point.
Just pop the door. Nobody saw nothing.
With a 4, so 22 for
your
stealth.
Okay. Stealthily pops the door. All right. Derek, Merrick, Riker. So many names.
Yeah. But only one prejudice. Sinners and non-sinners.
What do you want to do?
I want to see a world filled with non-sin.
What do you want to do this round specifically?
Remove sinners.
Okay.
Do I see sinners?
You see your party.
I marked one though.
Yeah, you got to step out to do it.
They're considered light sinners. They're on the bottom of my list.
Actually, technically from your position, you know how you can peek around a wall?
Yeah.
You could stick your nozzle out that door and you have a straight line on your target. He's like right there. You want to start the fun now? Like the nozzle comes out the door. Thank you, Broda.
Yeah. Two swifts to a brace.
Stay on target.
All right.
And then I can. Yeah. Yeah. No. Thank you.
All right.
Hold until you hear the reactor fire up in the mens rea.
Oh, so was that told to me?
Yeah.
Was that told to me?
Yes.
Okay.
As I said before, you guys are all standing where you're standing, but you're all having an open plan discussion on the comms. That's why TLX couldn't do his thing. He had to move around, right?
All right.
I know it's hard to get into like Age of Ashes where we all have to huddle up, literally. But this is one like, show me where your minis are, and you guys just have these open conversations on the comms.
So I'll take my 2 to brace, and then I'm going to use my last one just to wait.
Okay.
So I'm pre-braced for an auto.
Yep. So you want to ready in action with your standard, take your 2 swifts to brace, sure. And your ready in action is to what? Just shoot this guy when the fun starts?
Yes, exactly that.
All right.
When the fun starts.
I love the enthusiasm, though. It's really
so happy.
Yes.
All I see is Riker's persona arguing with Merrick's persona. It's like, who's winning here? Would you like an extra turn, right? Because I think we got 2 characters. He's getting to become bipolar. On Riker's turn, I do this. On Merrick's turn, I do this.
It's not bipolar. It's bidirectional.
Is there haste in this game? Anyway,
polar
which brings
represents opposites.
Okay, bringing us to STX.
I will delay my initiative until after R4.
Okay, so that brings you down to 14. Okay. Whoops. Okay, so
on here twice.
What?
Nothing. Oh, his name changed. Sorry.
You thought I actually put in a Riker and a no? I just
and a Derek. Yeah, I was like, "There's a Derek and a Riker."
Anything's possible. It's theater of the mind as well as a podcast.
He was literally just going on about being bipolar.
Yeah. Speaking of, we don't call him Riker anymore. Now he's Diker. And the bi takes a completely different meaning.
Stick your finger in it.
Oh God.
I don't even know it.
You've enabled me too far.
We leave Coruscant.
I didn't even know him.
Leave Coruscant and just put him through droid mind wipe procedures. I mean, what could possibly happen?
Don't worry. If I stay on Coruscant long enough, your problem will be evaporated for some reason. Unknown. I don't know why.
Unknown.
I want to be a moisture farmer.
On Coruscant.
By moisture, I mean blood.
Meat bags.
Iron-rich
E-Web-
moisture.
The E-Web veteran stormtroopers seem to be buying or debating whatever Arthur was doing, so they're on standby, which brings us to Blackjack. Doctor.
Similarly holding till after Arthur.
Okay. And that would that be before SDX or after SDX?
Before me. Preferably.
Okay.
Because I can move to catch up with wherever they are. And then I can go place myself because I have lots of movement. So if they go out first, I'm immediately following them and I put myself in a position to defend them.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Stormtroopers and Arthur. Okay. Arthur's done his thing, and now it's time for us to move. So, the droid, does he have limited movement? Is it 4 squares or 6? Does he actually have full 6 squares? Because he's not.
He has a regular like movement track, so 6.
Yeah.
He's got a 6. Okay, just to be sure. So he unplugs, leaves his phone number with the control room, call me. 2, 4, 6, and then goes into position next to TLXS.
And I think basically we're all holding until we hear that reactor fire up on the mens rea.
All right.
Except that on my turn for that round, I will do Grand Leader to give everybody 11 temporary hit points.
Oh, yeah. Feels so
All right.
good.
In that
I'll take 'em.
description, does it say what? Companions, players?
Everybody but me. All
I'm
my
just
allies.
curious, like all
my allies.
fun. Oh, so it
All of
literally
them.
says allies in the description?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. Alfon's going to hang out with you, just cures his arthritis right up. Oh, look at this. I can go faster.
Double his hit points, probably.
I know it.
Well, actually, he's not like at the level I'm at now. He's not like that weak. He's like the equivalent of like I think a 3rd or a 4th level player. So he's not like that weak, but one shot is probably about all he can handle.
For context, it's about a third. It's about a third of Arthur's total hit points. So yeah.
I had one of our old fans reach out and talk about, you guys loosely mentioned that if Rahal died, I would give him the campaign and start playing a character. And a lot of people assume that I would sweep in with this Rico Suave guy and take over the party. No. I'd play Arthur. That's who I'd play.
Valid.
I would wrestle
Astro
Arthur.
The real Jedi.
The real hero of the party. And just be, J's and TLX's, buddy. No leading the party. Nope. You guys have to figure everything out for yourself. It'd be Dr. Leth and
What is the point of an astro droid again?
Astromech?
they're awesome mechanics and slicers.
And
Generally built
navigational.
as assistants.
And sarcastic as hell.
And navigation.
And
So,
pilots.
like, obviously, you can do astronavigation quick for hyperspace jumps, and you don't have to burn your time doing it. You give
Yeah.
them that task while you're shooting.
If I have to remake
Arthur
the sheet,
specifically.
make him a pilot.
Yeah.
I mean, always driving your guys around in a car.
He is
piloting
based.
skills.
He is a
believe the
pilot.
term
What do you
is
mean?
key.
He's skill focused pilot already.
No, I'm just,
the other
they're
main
asking
thing
like
about-
his job. Yeah, go ahead.
The main thing about Arthur is that he's specialized in assistance, so he also like has the adept assistant talent and stuff like
All
that.
the
So he gets like
points and
+5.
+2. Yeah.
Or yeah,
No,
yeah.
I know you guys have all these skills, so we haven't like brought Arthur with us everywhere. But in the beginning, he was the redundancy. He was the backup this, the backup that. But like honestly, somebody was asking me a fan. I'm like, I would probably make a play to talk to the guys and just try to pick up with that hole in our hearts that is Rahal. Instead of trying to replace him, I would just try to we would all look to Dr. Leth.
Rahal would be the worst Force Ghost ever.
Oh, dude, you should totally be a Force Ghost.
Nah, that's
But-
okay. Riker
but-
would lead the party spiritually.
Yeah, only Riker can see the Force Ghost, which is, Riker's Force sensitive, Merrick is not. So, anyway, Broda.
I had a question
So-
about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I had a question about.
No
stealth.
questions.
About stealth, yeah.
So when
We are all quietly waiting, so go ahead.
when I try to sneak, would it be a half distance, half speed?
No. I think you get your full movement. It's just when you do big things to draw attention, like shoot and then sneak, there's like negative 20 unless you have all the sniper. You know what I mean? I don't think... Again, correct me if I'm wrong here, Doug, but stealth has never been a thing. Stealth has to move in squares.
You do take a penalty if you move more than half your movement. You take a penalty stealth check if you move more than half your movement. Yeah.
Yar.
Okay.
Running.
The answer is yes, but you aren't typecasted to only move at half speed.
Gotcha.
When you're stealthing.
You just take penalties as you up it.
Oh, if you move more than your speed in any given round, which actually means the same thing. So remember, as a move action, you may move your speed. People often double move. If you double move, that's when you take the penalty to your stealth check. So it essentially is half movement. It's just that your movement is 6 squares. If you moved 12 squares, then you would take your penalty to your stealth. See, so it is still that rule. It's just sort of
I'm glad you made that clarification because I was on the same page with Drew going per move action. But anyway.
Yeah, no, that makes a difference, right?
Okay.
Right. So it nets out to the same thing. It just does it across distinct actions.
A extra long wait. TP does not get back to you as quickly as he should. You call him, you activate him, doesn't come back. You're hoping for the best, right? Come on. At the point where he should be revving up the engines, he gets back to you with his blinking going, I'm awake. I've run diagnostics. He thinks there's some kind of restraining bolt or something on him. He can't leave the ship. And he does not have access to the cockpit. He's there, but he doesn't have, he has restricted access.
Hey, scump.
No, he can't.
No.
But the pilot can. Can he activate the other droids?
Yeah, because he's security patrol, so the Imperials have put a thing on him going, you can go up and down the hallways and stuff, but you can't go in the engine room, you can't go into the cockpit.
Can he go to the loading ramp?
Yes.
Okay. Get all the rest of the droids, bring them with you. Your job is to hinder those guys on the E-web at the bottom of your ramp, cause a big distraction.
Okay. He asks you if you want him to, because you were he's going through the whole instructions, and you're like, cockpit, blah 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 blah. He says he can't get in there and do it, but it doesn't mean he can't go to the cockpit
Ordnance
and
bay?
interface. Well, no, he can go to the cockpit, he can interface with the the ship's comms and stuff, so he can talk to the cockpit. He might be able to wake up the actual pilot droid for you.
Yeah, that's what I said. Send him to that.
Yeah. But he just can't. He can't physically open a door and shoot what's in the cockpit or step in it because the Imperials are being.
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you want him to do first? Wake up the pilot?
Yeah, wake up the pilot.
Okay. He does that, and you tell the pilot to relaunch.
Rev.
Yeah, run pre-launch checks.
Okay.
Annoyingly.
And notify us. Notify us prior to igniting the reactor.
Oh, okay. So you just want him to do
get it all ready for when, so he can push the button, and then when he pushes the button, all of a sudden you get the big,
Okay.
the loud making.
Okay. And in the meantime, while he's waiting for the pilot to do all that, you want him to run to the ramp and turn it on, drop the ramp?
I want him to get the rest of the droids and get to the ramp.
Okay.
I want this to be a simultaneous thing if we can time it out right. So when pilot hits the reactor, I want TP to drop the ramp, and for those guys to rush and encounter, quote unquote, the troops that are at the bottom of the ramp with the E-web.
Okay. The droids also have restraining bolts where they as well cannot leave their stations.
Okay.
Because you have a skeleton crew of droids, so whatever they're supposed to be doing, anything that's in their job description, they can move to and do.
Okay, so I have 3 maintenance droids that are designed to be able to repair the hull while we are in space flight.
Okay, so you want to get them to go get those boys?
Yep, because they'll already be out, yeah. Or they'll be able to go out there, you know what I mean?
Well, they're in a closet, and you just, like, get them out. Okay.
Even if I can't do it with him.
That's fine.
Or TP.
I can open doors, certain ones. It's all right. I don't know my fate.
Yep. Well, this is an unexpected twist on things, but I think all in all, for effect-wise, we can still make it kind of play out.
Okay.
For my intention.
Anyway, so you want him to drop the ramp and bring out.
I want him to
engineers?
drop the ramp at the exact moment the reactor fires up.
Yep.
So reactor fires up, ramp drops, 3 little droids go out.
Okay.
To do repairs, and if they can repair the face of those stormtroopers, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're ugly.
I'm just trying to have them cause the biggest distraction they possibly can.
Okay. So he has a question.
Yep.
The engineers, when activated, will plug into the ship, and they'll ask the ship, where's the damage, what's wrong, so they know what to go and do. When the ship says, I'm fine, or has whatever damage, now, the Empire has not repaired any damages. Like, has this ship ever been fired upon?
Oh, yeah.
Right? When you guys took it as the
lots
pirates,
of damage.
Right.
When we were doing that whole, like, stealth through the minefield coming out of that last place that we were at, we took hits.
Yeah, so the engineers will plug into the ship, say, what's wrong? The ship says, I have all these boo-boos, and they'll just go start fixing that.
Yep, sure.
So it'll look legit, because you actually have authentic battle damage. Okay.
Authentic battle damage. Action swipe.
I had that Skeletor. I'm just going to say, I had the Skeletor where you could hit him in the chest and it
would
I had
spin around.
He-Man.
I totally had that. I had that one too. That's amazing. I also had the other guy.
Wait, was it Skeletor He-Man though, Matt?
Right.
Skeletor He-Man.
Yeah.
What side of the fence were you on there, Matt?
Who what? Sorry, pardon me?
The Skeletor He-Man battle damage.
Oh, I had the Mumra one.
Oh, third party. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Savvy.
So I guess technically I'm a bad guy.
Right.
Yep,
Who knew?
Yeah, who knew?
I mean,
all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to try to, now that the cat's out of the bag, I'm going to try to reload the page and see, reload D20, and hopefully it'll give you guys a complete map with no, it's not doing it. Okay. I was hoping to drop
So is
the
that
dark.
a giant capital ship we could potentially steal?
That is the mens rea.
That's our ship, dude.
That's your ship, man. That's
Dude.
how big a Conster class is. It takes up the whole map, so that's just one part of it.
Yeah, that's not even all of it. It's a huge ship.
So basically,
Oh,
I tried to figure out where the drop ramp is. It's
Activate
where
the defense system.
But don't worry, Dr. Leth. It's been like 4 levels since we've had an opportunity to spend money, so I can almost like buy one at this point. I think I'm gonna try for a Star Destroyer.
Phallic symbol.
I
Phallic
can't.
symbol.
You legit can't afford them. They're billions of credits, but still.
Oh yeah, you get a discount though.
Maybe we'll do a side mission, and this will be the birth of
Which
Machine.
minimum
Where he
crew,
steals one.
minimum crew for a Star Destroyer.
like 400 people. Yeah.
Oh,
Starting
Droids.
with Broda,
All of them droids.
there is the distinctive system lights all start blinking and coming on across the ship. and it will take a moment for the troopers to notice, but you know that like next round or two, the engines are going to come on because you see systems activating across the ship, certain lights and stuff that they just can't help. The troopers have yet to notice it, but you definitely notice it right now, Broda. Stuff's about to go down. Any last prep?
Let's see.
Otherwise, I will skip ahead to,
I'll take my blaster rifle and I'll retract it in case there's any close combat.
Okay. You guys are 2 rounds out. And again, Riker's just holding position, ready to nuke this one guy, snipe this one guy with Sasha. Any last minute grenade shields?
Sasha, he's using the rocket launcher, bro.
Oh, you get the rocket launcher. I'm sorry.
I'm going to take my round to switch places with and move my shield actually to the western square because I figured that one is going to give me the better chance of providing cover once we get out there.
Sure. Swap with R4 and off we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Then finally, after tense waiting, negotiations, okay, just to show, I'm going to use Broda once again, just to show the entire map, okay, a good 100 square long map. Straight across the top, we see the edge flange. You guys see the half a cockpit and the first edge flange before it triangles out to massive engines, which are not even on the map. And most of the ship's bulk, like I'm showing like a quarter, maybe a third of the ship. That's how big it is, okay? Taking up the entire front fuselage, right? Now, this is the ship that Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan landed, opening scene of Phantom Menace, and they land in the Separatist Bay, and then something goes wrong, and the guys pull their lightsabers, and the big gun drops down, and there's the 2 captains. They're like, oh, crap, and it goes kaboom. It's got the big sort of turtle head or Thorian head kind of looking cockpit, right? That's a Consort class. Big cylinder engines, 3 of them.
It apparently filled it completely full of fuel so that a single turbo laser blast made the whole thing blow up.
Don't ever drop your shield. Right?
It's like a car going off a cliff in Hollywood.
Exactly.
All right. In the next few seconds, 3 very important things happen. First, you guys hear that hum you're waiting for. And it's going to be Broda's turn, but because Riker was waiting, like had his reaction, his ready to action.
Ready to action.
Yeah, we're going to put Riker at the top.
That's unfortunate for the plebs.
Second, TP confirms that he's so far done everything that Master ordered, and you can actually see behind the E-Web, you guys can see the lip of the ramp start to drop, and the 2 E-Web guys go, huh? And third, after being a fan for years and making comments on YouTube, I would like to welcome Andy Jenkins to the show, who has finally managed to make the time and show up live and watch us live. This is the guy
Jenkins.
that loves when we play rules as raw because everything gets messed up. This is the guy that's always been in our corner to give us cheery comments, backhanded compliments, and such. And this is the guy that I want to look right into the camera and say, hey, Andy, welcome to the show, and we will see you all next time.
Oh, that's so mean, dude.
Bad.
Keep the force to myself.
I'd like to spend a destiny point to keep the show going for another minute.
To move out of order.
Let everything go to shit after we pour out the door, and then end.
Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks.
Saving my destiny points for this fight.
Sort of 66 now. The force is strong and I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. What the Emperor say, order 66 now. But the force is strong and I feel it still. Gotta make it out to the Gonna reason with the senators, try to make it better now. But somewhere out there's gotta be free. I guess we'll head to Alderaan now. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been rocking it since Order 66 now. The force is strong and I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. What the Emperor say, Order 66 now. But the force is strong and I feel it still. We should fight a war for peace. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Resurrect the Jedi, bring the Emperor down to his knees. The Sith mean nothing to me. I should strike them all down now. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. There'll be no acquittal for the Sith who killed the little Padawan. He is my enemy.
Is he coming? 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 Is he coming back?
Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks, and I'm gonna keep on going till the galaxy is fixed now. Cause the force is strong and I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been rocking it since Order 66 now. The force is strong and I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. What the Emperor say, Order 66 now. But the force is strong and I feel it still. Cause the force is strong and I feel it still.